everybody. I just thought I'd go live for maybe 15 minutes only because I'm waiting, oh my gosh, I'm waiting for Denise Lynn to actually come in to the Lilydale with her daughter Meadow, because she is presenting this weekend, and she's going to be teaching her past lives course. There are not many seats left, so if you guys want to get in quick. And also Meadow is going to be doing her Mystic Chef program, so that's amazing. Hi Janet. So it's kind of awesome, but hello Lisa. So I just thought I would good morning everybody, good afternoon, hello everybody. Oh my god, it's nice to see everyone. I'm walking around Lilydale here. I just thought I would actually pop to the stump, because there's a stump in progress right now, and I shouldn't take you to the stump, but I'm going to, because there's no videoing apparently. But I've had permission from Lilydale, the president, just to actually say you can pop in but don't record the whole lot. So I understand, and the reason why we don't record any of this is actually because it is a religious service. Okay, being a religious service, you know, we try to keep it as religious as possible. But also, here's the thing, if you were getting a message, would you want it broadcasted everywhere? No, it's a confidentiality thing. And I think, you know, talking about mediumship, we have to, as a medium, we have to understand that we are put in trust of everybody. You know, everyone trusts us. They trust us to be trustworthy, and that we're not going to share everything with them. Do you like my little view? Well, it's not really a view because it's behind me, but how gorgeous is that? It's just so lovely. Anyway, so yeah, client confidentiality is probably one of the biggest things. You know, I have read for many people, thousands, probably a million. No, I don't know, but I've done thousands of readings. And the thing is that we have to, I mean, I have so many secrets, but they're not really secrets because they just filter through me, because I don't remember any information. And you know, the press, let's face it, I'm in the public eye, and the press always want to know who you've read for, what famous person, and I'm not about to disclose who I've read for. It doesn't matter. And that's the thing, so many people are very particular about that, and they obviously want to know who you've read for, but it really doesn't matter. You know, it is what it is. Anyway, so I'm walking up to the stump, so that's one of the reasons why obviously we don't record, and even registered mediums are not allowed to record their readings. And the reason why is because, you know, if you let one person do it, everybody else wants to do it, and I understand it. So I get it. But I have many mediums who I always say to them, record your readings, because I do. Because the best way of getting better is by listening back to your reading. And that's just a little tip for everybody, is to listen back to your reading. So we're heading down to the stump. Hi. And as we head down to the stump, I have to kind of be quiet. Anyway, it's such a gorgeous place, Lisa, you have no idea. Now, I could get bitten alive here, honestly. When am I coming back to Australia? I'm coming back to Australia October and November. That's when I'm coming back. I'm doing a cruise. And then I'm also doing something at the Melbourne Mind, Body and Spirit Expo too. So that's going to be fun. Oh, should I walk you through the pet cemetery? Let's go through the pet cemetery. I kind of want you to see a stump, actually. I walked you through it actually yesterday, but let's take you down. Let's take you down to the stump, because I know that I have I know that Denise, Lynn and Meadow are on their way. They did say that they were going to text me. Coming back to Norway on, September the 12th or 13th. Somewhere like that. I'm going to Bergen, which will be fun. So, oh my God, isn't it gorgeous? Seriously, it's amazing. I love it. Look. The UK, I'm actually planning on going. In fact, I was there not long ago. I was there in May. I'm planning on coming back next year. So we are revamping the school. We're actually going through this whole revamp, and we're changing a lot of stuff up. So we're trying to do it so I can actually go through various different countries at a time. All right, so I gotta be quiet now because we are heading down to the stump. Now the stump, if you can hear me, it's a religious service, and I have to let you all know. So I'm just gonna try to get you. And we are Facebook Live. We are Facebook Living. Do you want to say hello? Oh my gosh, she doesn't want to say hello. That was one of the registered mediums, bless her. Oh my gosh. And she actually teaches, she's actually a therapist, and she talks a lot about grief, and she teaches a lot about grief, which I think is absolutely fantastic. Yes, there's going to be more TV shows coming, absolutely. Okay, so I'm going to be very quiet here. I'm going to turn you around very quietly. Okay, there we go. And here we go. Here's one of the stump services. I shouldn't be doing this. But this is a stump service, so there is a medium up there giving a message. You can probably just see how, if I can actually zoom in. It's hard to zoom in here. Actually, let me just, there you go. You can probably just see her right, I don't know if I can get my finger in the camera. It's there. Alright. There we go.
I'm just drawn right now. I don't know what I'm going to say yet. But I am seeing a motorcycle. So I don't know if someone around you has a motorcycle, or you meet someone who rides a motorcycle. Okay, you know who this is? Okay, so they are.
So there is a medium now. Oh, just want to make sure that I zoom out. There is a medium actually giving a message. Because I haven't got my glasses on, I couldn't tell you who it is because I'm bad. But she's given a message to the congregation, and I'm not sure who she is. I wish I knew that, Jane. I know you're all being so quiet. But yeah, it's the back of everyone's head, only because I've turned it around at this point because, you know, there's a lot of important information. There's a lot of information that is being shared, and it's not fair for those people who are obviously watching, who are not being aware, and I haven't been given permission from everybody. So, you know, that's the reason why I turn it around. It's the reason why a lot of TV shows, they run around and they have little people signing things. But it's such a powerful place. It is like a vortex here. It's kind of crazy, and I love it. So anyway, we'll just leave now. But I wanted to just take you down into kind of a stump setting, which is awesome. Did you enjoy that? It was fun. Anyway, we're walking back. Which will be, I mean, look at this, look at it, just behind me. This is just amazing. Okay, hold on, let me just see. there was any advice on how I can find the right medium for me when I'm there in the next few weeks. Okay, so let me explain. If you come to Lilydale and you want a reading, the best thing to do is go with who you are gravitating to. You know, there are many mediums here, many mediums, which are absolutely fantastic. And you also have to realize is that they've trained for a long time. They have trained for a very, very long time to get to a quality, to get to a standard. And so, you know, go to who you gravitate to. I have a couple of mediums here. I have a few mediums here who are also trained by me. But go with who you gravitate to. At the back of the brochure, there is a whole list of mediums. Just go with whoever you feel. Go to their websites. Go to things like that. The other thing is, I would also say, is you know, ask around, ask who's had a good reading. And you know, like I said, they've all had to go through their testing. So you know, it's entirely up to you who you get gravitated to. I do deliver messages at the stump. I have done it, and I'll tell you, going to the stump is probably one of the most incredible things for me as a medium that I love doing. I remember the first time I was so nervous. I mean, I was so nervous. It was just like, oh my God, I've got to give messages, and I didn't know how to do it. And it's a greeting, not a reading. So it's a very short reading, it's a very short greeting. And it's, you know, it's kind of, you never know what's going to happen. Let me give you a tip to those of you who are a medium and do platform and are wondering, kind of wondering about how this works and what to do when you first do a platform. The first thing is never stack. Never, it's called stacking. What it is it's like you panic. You want to get someone, you want to take that person up, that spirit person up, and you want to talk about that spirit person up there. Don't ever do that. The reason is that spirit person may not want to go up on that stage with you, or may not want to go up in front of you. So if you can just get the information as you get up there and take a moment, that would help you. All right, Denise Lynn is on her way. I just had a message from Meadow saying, we are going through the toll booth now, so I know that they'll be here in like 15 minutes. So never stack. Don't ever stack. Just literally just trust. And that is probably one of the hardest things, is to trust in spirit, is to trust and surrender. I have it tattooed on me, trust me. I have the thing where it says surrender to the divine, because when you don't surrender, you're not going to get into it. You'll get into this. And the biggest thing that a medium, the biggest problem a medium encounters is assumption. Is when we assume, or we have assumption, we actually think into it, and we can overthink it, and it really doesn't do us any good, you know, because the one thing that we do is we get into our head. Now, a lot of you may or may not know this, but I do a lot of work with the FBI, and I do, you know, in forensic mediumship. I've done work with Scotland Yard. I've done work with a lot of different law enforcements, and the biggest problem, and I'm actually teaching that this summer here, and the biggest problem that we have is getting in here, because we assume that this is what the murderer did, or the person did, or the missing person did. But you can't get into your head, and that is important to realize, that you can't get into your head. Anyway, I'm kind of walking around Lilydale only because, why not? It's fun. But it's you know, I just wanted to let you know, to be a medium, you have to be aware of, don't get into this place. A lot of assuming can go on. You just have to surrender. You know, there are phenomenal books on this, and it's just letting go, and it's allowing spirit to take you. Okay, so we're actually here now, and I'm just going to turn you around, because oops, we are at the bargain shop. Now the bargain shop in Lilydale is open pretty much, I don't know, pretty much all year round. In there you've got crystals, you've got drinks, you've got snacks, you've got books, you've got pretty much everything. And then back there we have the dog park, which is our local dog park where the residents can take their dogs, and we've got the allotments. Just trying to lift you over the top of some cars. And then we have the picnic area there. So that's the picnic area. So we often have together, we have little picnics together as well. Now we do have, we're actually, for those of you who have just joined me, we're actually in Lilydale. I'm wandering around Lilydale now and showing you around Lilydale. And I will share this on Lilydale's page as soon as I've worked out how to do that. But I'm going to bring you to the fire station. Now the fire station is fabulous. We have volunteers of the fire station. They come and they volunteer their time, and it is a working fire station. Trust me, I had a master teacher full last year. I dialed 911, 999 in the UK, but 911 here, and within 5 minutes, you know, the EMTs were on the doorstep helping her to get to hospital. But this fire station is actually pretty incredible. We have a fire hall in here. All of the you know, we have lots of different people that go there. They have a church service there once a month, so it's pretty awesome. Now I'm just going to tell you, hold on, Barbara Sanson is outside the Healing Temple. Barbara Sanson is phenomenal. She runs that healing temple like it's her baby. You know, she's incredible. And in the healing temple, they have services every day. They have a healing service. They have meditation services. It's where Lilydale, it's where the Lilydale Spiritualist Church is. But we have a beautiful tree outside of it, and it has all of these healing ribbons on it. It has absolutely all of these healing ribbons. I'm just trying to just come around here, only because somebody's sitting on the bench and I don't want to disturb them. But there is the healing tree, and this is outside of the healing temple. And as you can see, there's a healing temple car park, and then right by the side of it, I mean, this is like phenomenal. We have this place here, and it's the Ferry Trail. Oh my gosh, this Ferry Trail, all in beyond these woods back there, is just amazing. And it's unbelievable, the Ferry Trail. So I will take you down the Ferry Trail, but right now I'm actually going to head back down towards the gate. Now, those of you who are asking, Lilydale is in western New York. It's actually an hour south of Buffalo. It's between Buffalo and Erie. You can fly into Buffalo, which is where most people fly into. I personally like to fly into Erie, only because it's a small airport and I can get through it pretty quick, because the amount of times that I go on a flight, it's crazy. It is unbelievable. Okay, I have to show you this. 1 second. Sorry, you get my arm in the way as I'm trying to turn this around. But here is the Lilydale Museum. Now, I do want to have a chat with Ron Nagy, who actually runs the Lilydale Museum. But he is so knowledgeable on the history of Lilydale. And you know, it's absolutely incredible what he knows. Morning, Kareth. He has in there, I'll just tell you, what is in there is the Fox sisters. Hey Gwen. So the Fox sisters this is where modern day mediumship started. Modern day spiritualism started in 1848 with the Fox sisters. Now the Fox sisters, they discovered that there was a murdered peddler underneath their house in Hydesville. Now I did go Facebook Live there a few weeks ago and showed you around the Fox sisters. But back in the museum, underneath where the Fox sisters' house was, there was a murdered peddler, and his tin and the Bible of the Fox sisters and the murdered peddler's tin is actually in the Fox sisters. Is in the museum. Now the house of the Fox sisters was transported here, but it burnt down. So we do have a small amount of the bricks here left remaining. So it's such a place of it's magical. All of you are saying it's absolutely magical, and it really is. You know, we've just walked past the Octagon building. Now there's a saying here that some of the houses are octagonal, and we have an octagon building, and the reason why is because it's said that spirits are captured in the corners, and so therefore if it's an octagonal way, there's no corners, so it's kind of circular, and which is why when I walked into my house, when I bought my house, the previous owners, who had done a phenomenal job, had all circular and oval mirrors, and I was like, what's all this about? And then I got told there's nothing with an angle on it, and I was like, oh my gosh. But this really is just, I don't know, it's a haven, honestly. It's absolute haven. And if any of you are looking to come, you know, that you're looking for a little bit of a weekend away with some friends, or you just want to come alone, or you're kind of in a soul searching space, this is the perfect place. I'm going to head back down towards the gate, because any moment Denise Lynn and Meadow Lynn will be walking in for their weekend. But I'm just going to turn you around here, because I'm walking through some cars, and as you can see, you know, we're on a beautiful lake. Let me go past this tree and you can see it. But Gwen, I'm doing this for you, love, because I know how much you love this lake. This lake is stunning. It's just, like you say, magical. You know, you can sit on these benches, you can go and swim in the lake as well. We have our own beach there with a lifeguard on it as well. So, you know, it's absolutely phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal. And here we have just opposite it, we have the Maplewood Hotel. Now the Maplewood Hotel at the top is the original barn, and it was built upwards. So it was built, the barn is still at the top, and so it's built up. And it's, again, a place, it's actually booked out. I'm telling you, it's pretty amazing. It's all booked out. It's like crazy. So let me just turn around here, and if we pop over onto the Lilydale page, I will also be interviewing some people over the next coming weeks. I plan on interviewing Patricia Bell, who runs the Children's Week, back to Simon as well, who we're going to go back into the we'll go back into, oops, hold on a minute, I'm trying to make it lighter and I keep, there we go. Yeah, we're going to go back into the hotel, because he can take us down where we've got all the spirit art. It's you know, I'm going to tell you, it's one of these incredible places. There's lots of places to eat here. There's a bookstore, there's a Crystal Cove, there's Lucy's coffee shop, I tell you what, I'm in heaven. I love it here, I really do. However, if you're going to come and you've got juicy skin like me, bring some bug spray, okay? Trust me, I am an all natural girl, and I come, you know, I come prepared, and I tell you, I put that chemical on me, I do. The population, You know, it varies. I actually don't know the full population. I want to say it may be around 300, but we work on a membership scheme where Lilydale has a membership scheme, and you are a member of the Lilydale Assembly. And as you become a member of the Lilydale Assembly, then obviously you can come and buy a house, but you have to be part of a spiritual church, for a year. So there you go. Oh, I've just got a signal to say that they're here. So I do have to go because I'm heading there, and I will see you all shortly. And I'm going to get Denise and Meadow on here. All right, guys, I'm getting bitten alive now. See you later, and thanks for joining me. Bye.